Max, give me your freshman of the year. This one might have been a little tough.
Definitely was tough. Okay, there were a lot of good freshmen out there. You always hear the Big Ten names going to Duke or
Blue
going to
blood.
Kentucky. I think Kentucky's got the best class. They said this year. It's how it is every single season. Really is. But you know what? I'm gonna go to UNC.
Oh,
Okay, I have Elliott. I think it's pronounced Cadeau.
oh,
Cadeau.
I'm not
Cadeau.
sure. I'm not sure.
Okay. So he is a true point guard. Okay. This is a guy that passes the ball. Okay. He's a director on the court. Last season, UNC, because they were so selfish, they're averaging 12 assists per game. 12.
Wow.
That's terrible. That's
Wow.
terrible. This guy is going to change that. Okay. I'm looking, he's definitely going to bump those numbers up. I'm betting at least 16 assists per game coming from UNC with this guy under the center. I'm telling you right now, I think that we're going to be surprised with this guy as the point guard for UNC.
This is the first time I'm hearing of him. 6'1", out of West Orange, New Jersey. Had 6 assists in the first game already. I like that pick, Max. I like that pick. So I'm interested to see him in the ACC this year. But my freshman of the year, going to the Pac-12 team that we just talked about, said, don't sleep on this team. Don't sleep on the USC Trojans.
Yeah.
Because
Mm-hmm.
Andy Enfield got a pretty good freshman class
Mm-hmm.
led by Isaiah Collier. Okay.
Mm.
This guy's a big body combo guard. He forms possibly the best backcourt in the nation with Boogie Ellis, who we mentioned as our second team.
Yeah.
He's a top 2 recruit across all the recruiting rankings, the websites. He's a top 2 recruit across all of them. He was Mr. Georgia last year, co-MVP of the McDonald's All-American game. He was the Naismith National Player of the Year, the Gatorade Georgia Player of the Year, the Max Preps Player of the Year. He's got that NBA body I'm talking about. That game against Kansas State Monday night, he had multiple and ones to start the game. Just guys hanging on him, and he's still finishing. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a solid 6'4", 220. And you know who he reminds me of, Max? And I don't know if it's because they're both from Atlanta, but that body and that dog in him reminds me of Anthony Edwards. Reminds me of
Okay.
Anthony
All
Edwards.
right. All right.
There's some dog. There's some dog in Isaiah Collier, freshman guard at USC. I got him as my freshman of the year.
Great pick. This guy's a stud. All right. Was he not the number one pick coming or number one recruit?
Depending on what website you look at, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
top two
Definitely.
cross the
Yeah.
board.
Yeah. No, it's going to be fun at USC this year.